Hello! Hello. I thought I'd come a little bit early. Just a couple of minutes, like. Thank you very much, Leslie. I don't know if I am or not, but it doesn't make a difference. I'm here and I'm on time. I totally forgot I didn't have the seat or anything in here today. We're taking them all out. Just getting comfy. Bear with me. Sitting in your seat or sitting on my knee?
Sitting on my seat.
Sitting on your seat. Hey, just wait, let's start getting a bit light as well. We'll start being able to have it on it outside. Week Fortnightly here, Fortnightly live on the outside. Hello everybody, welcome along. 6 people joining so far. It's absolutely freezing out there today. Do you want us to stick the heating on, sweetheart?
Yes, please.
2 seconds, stand up because you'll have to stand.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm just going to put the heating on, guys. Just excuse me, doubt you haven't seen before anyways, it's alright. Turn that off when it's... What's that? Yes, welcome to live staring at Dean's backside.
It's relatively covered for a change.
Is it? No way.
It's peeking out though.
It's peeking out. Oh, never mind. Hello, Nick's Veggie Patch. Hello, Tim, mate. How are you doing? Oh, there we go. A bit better. A bit more comfy. Yeah, come plonk your butt doing me darling on your little stool. What's the crack, big and hairy? Where you going?
Well, I go to one side of you, don't I?
You go to one side of us.
Because otherwise I'd block you.
I'll be too close there. There. Sorted. Hello, Andy, mate. Thanks for coming along. I'm just busy getting myself sorted here.
Can you stop moving?
I'm trying to stop moving. Can't stop moving. Hello, Ollie. Bangers and mash. Bangers mash in Yorkshire today.
Oh, what's for tea?
I beat him to it. I beat him to it. The green goddess.
That's what I am now.
Is it green, is it? I thought it was more blue.
No, it looks... Look, I'm matching the plant life.
You are, aren't you? You're matching the giant carrots.
Who needs to be green fingered when you can be green haired?
I was green fingered earlier on.
Yep.
Hello, Mel.
Hi.
I was green fingered earlier on. I got to put my hand in a load of paint. Leslie painted my hand green. Then she'd come up with a pun. I was green fingered. I wish I should have taken a photograph, shouldn't I? That would have been clever.
Very short.
28 people, 29 people on.
Can we not?
30 people. Hello, everybody. We'll wait a couple more minutes before we get cracking.
Cracking?
I haven't really got much. What are you doing?
I want to go down.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, you turn that one. That's the one. There you go. You see, he's getting the knack of it. I did have my other one. Listen, there is a frost forecast tonight. It's meant to be bitter. That's the reason why I've got my fire on. Hello, Juan Miguel. Hello, Mark Cook. Oh, I should say hello to you. Sorry, go on. Sorry, I'm not here. I'll just leave you. It's fine. Oh, Stephen. Yeah, things are doing well, mate. Things are doing well. I'm a little bit empty here. Could you just spin that one for us, please, darling? Just so that it's slightly loose, so that I can just move the camera other way. So on. So it's a bit empty here in the shed. There's nothing behind us neither, apart from a few tomato plants, which are a shame because they're all going to go to waste. But nevertheless.
Decide your slogan.
Never mind, nevertheless. I don't know. Never mind.
Hi,
Dojo. Hello, everybody else who I haven't said hello to. Hello, Leslie.
Hello, Dean.
Leslie's starting to become a prominent feature on this channel now, isn't she?
Should I go?
If you want, get us all away. I mean, there's no one else I want to target with.
Take the cup of tea.
No, you're not. You leave the cup of tea there. It's lovely and warm. I'll give the drink for everybody else as well. I'll give the plants a drink.
What were your cup of tea?
A cup of tea. Hey, it's supposed to be good.
Slurp. Do you mind?
Pumpkin plants stay alive after the frost. I would fleece them over. They need to be fleeced. Where's my pumpkin? Oh, I found my pumpkin. Do you want to see my pumpkin?
Losing your pumpkin.
My pumpkin's behind these giant carrots.
You need a bibbidi bobbidi boo.
What you had, Rich? Anything nice?
Maybe it's about tea.
Tea, just made his tea, mate. Be aye.
Tea.
Good idea. Good thinking, actually. I just made my tea. That probably makes more sense. Tea. See, this is tea. This is tea. Rich tea.
Or you can't eat tea.
We can have a rich tea. But it's
Or golf tea.
golf tea. All right, and tea off. All right, good thinking. Hey, anyways, hi. Me pumpkin. Would you like to see me pumpkin?
Don't hit me with it.
There's me pumpkin.
See a camouflage.
I'll just hide Leslie.
I'm not here.
So hi everybody, it's just me this evening. I've got really strange leaves on me giant cabbage there.
It's not cabbage.
I know it's not giant cabbage. I've just said it's a giant pumpkin, right?
No, you didn't. You nincompoop.
I didn't. See the effect that it gives when I hold it a bit closer to the camera. It looks huge. It's the same size as my hand for the leaf. And the roots are just starting to come out of the bottom.
This way.
So yeah, that's doing alright.
See, Will says it's a pumpkin, not a cabbage.
Yeah, no, it's a pumpkin. It's a pumpkin. Oi, Mark Cook. Tell me nuts. Yeah, crackers. Crackers.
Your crackers.
I'm crackers. 37 people on. Hello, everybody. I didn't really do much like advertising this evening because, to be quite honest, I forgot. I forgot I was going live until Tim from Gardener's Paradise messaged us saying, "Are you going live this evening, or is it next week?" Because I'm starting to get that a lot at the minute. Are you going live tonight, or are you going live next week?
Everybody's weeks are the same.
I know, it's what's happening with everything that's going on. So will I bury the pumpkin in that air pot when I plant out? Nope. I'll take it out and I'll plant it. I'll not plant it straight up and down. I'll plant it at a 45-degree angle so that it can, because pumpkin plants don't grow up, they grow along. So I'll give it a chance to creep across the floor, and then when the main vine gets so long, I'll bury the main vine. But plenty. Do you mind?
Not really.
Yeah, that's the word there, rich trail. So it'll trail across the ground, just like the pumpkins as well. The pumpkins, the marrows. I've got some really good plants, but I don't know where to put them. I've actually gained I've gained a greenhouse. I've gained 2 greenhouses actually, with the amount of plants that I'm actually growing.
Have you?
Yes. So the middle greenhouse was going to be an onion greenhouse. That's now not needed. The bottom greenhouse.
That became a baby's bedroom yesterday.
What did?
The middle one.
How did it become? Oh, Elizabeth, you're confusing us. So that's got the tomatoes in at the minute. I'm debating what to use that for. I don't know whether to keep tomatoes in the buckets in there, or what. But I've got a few more varieties of tomatoes to try out. But we'll see what happens. So if I fleece on them with her help regarding pumpkin, if it will, I mean, like I say, everybody's going to be getting a frost tonight. People have already had frosts. The amount of Facebook posts where people's dahlias and people's pot potatoes have been black,
and tomatoes,
and tomato plants and things as well, with a blight on them. The amount that I've seen, people are saying, "What's this? What's this? What's happened?" They were finding their day. What's going on? Well, it's plain and simple. You need to keep, as gardeners, you need to keep an eye on the frosts. Hello, Fiona. Yeah, it's so it's going to be -2 up here in the northeast tonight. So a lot of the stuff has been earthed up and a lot of stuff's been brought in over. We'll see what happens. But I've brought the giant carrots into here because I didn't want them out in the greenhouse. Even though they've got a bit of protection in there, it's going to be -1, -2, which is too cold, and I don't want them to get hit. So I've brought these in here because I did actually want to get these planted on Tuesday, but when I seen the forecast, I thought I'll just hold off till Friday. So there's a few questions there, Leslie. Can you just
well, one was about your frizzled beard.
Yes, I'll get onto that in a little while. So I had a bit of an accident the other day, and I'll let you all know, for those that don't know.
That was it?
The fleecing the pumpkins. That was just Fiona with a frazzle. Aye. I've been burying potatoes. Aye, that's the best I can say. No, I haven't, Stephen. I've never grown cucumelons. It's not something I'm interested in growing, to be honest.
Apparently they're not nice tasting.
Yeah, apparently they're not really nice tasting from people that have grown them. My grandma's tried growing them as well. -5, -1 and nuts. What do I think about the cheap red and blue grow lights off eBay? Are they any good? Dan, I don't know because I've never used them. I've got a Spider Farm SF1000 LED lights, with the multiple, multiple spectrum on them. I've never grown other than the T5s, so I wouldn't know. I have been offered a chance to trial a different grow light, which I'm waiting for messages back for. And I'll see how they compare side by side with some chili plants as the time comes, because this shed, even though it's empty, it will still be used. Do I fleece me raspberries? No, I've not fleeced me raspberries. Hello Nigel, thanks very much for coming along, mate. I hope you got your plants safe, your seeds safe and well. I know that you did send us a message. So hope everybody else is getting their seeds as well. That's sent us a message. I'll have to go through actually and see who hasn't sent me their stuff yet. Because I've still got a fair few pumpkin seeds, haven't I? I said I was going to give away.
A lot of stuff still hasn't been, envelopes been coming.
Fellow with the same size garden as the Queen, who's that? Alright, Rich. I haven't watched your video yet, mate. I'm going to be honest, I haven't even watched it. It's on the watch list of things to watch. But we'll see, I'll get that looked into. So, what was the other ones there, Donald?
That was it.
Got it. Anthony, you're late, mate. You're always late. I'm going to start calling you the new Monty. The SF1000, Nigel, I grew the giant onions on, and they did grow nicely until they got too big. Now, the SF1000 light is designed for a 2x2 area, 2 foot by 2 foot, and if you lift it up, it's going to be 30 centimeters above the plant, and then you get about 3x3. Now, my benches are about 5 foot by 2 foot, so the light that it distributed, I'd prefer to put the T5 on because it covers the entire bed. That's how I built it originally. So the SF1000, I mean, it's fantastic light. I've got it on 24 hours at the minute to get the few things up and running, up and going. I highly recommend it for starting your plants off and keeping them growing. Ideally, I could do with a SF2000, which are the two 1000s put side by side, built that way. But for what it is, and for what you grow under it and what you can grow under it, it's a fantastic light. It is. And the T5s, I've grown under small 2 foot ones. So this is the first year I've grown with the big ones. And like I say, I wasn't expecting to get all of them. I wasn't expecting to get all 3 of them 2 foot by 4 foot ones, because I was going to buy one this year, one next year, and the 1 year after that, the time after that. But I got a good deal from a friend, so I wasn't going to turn it down. It was September when we came back from Malvern.
I remember.
Because it was these lights. To buy new, you're talking £160 each. I managed to get them for 80 quid each. So I kind of grumble, and I managed to get them all at the same time. So heating any type in your pollen tunnel, no heating in my polytunnels at all. They're left as they are, and if you need to put anything on, I'll put from fleece over the top. Spuds are in danger at night one. And how do you find the SF2000? Do you think have you ever had an SF1000 before? I know they are a little bit, they're not budget ones, but they are really good. So what's that? I just planted. You look like a rocker with that haircut. It had to be done. It had to be done. That's the Nigel Mars Hydro is the next one, which I'm looking to basically try out. It did send us a message. Unfortunately, it went into my junk folder, and I only seen it last week. So with the bank holiday and everything, I'm waiting for them to get back in contact with us, and I'll be interested to see how it works, because ideally what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them side by side underneath the bench. I'm going to build a nursery on that side of the bench, and because there's no point in heating this entire room up if I'm going to be growing just something in that area. So I'll keep it warm underneath the benches.
You told us. I was just joking.
I thought I told you, don't do things like that.
Well,
I'll give you a wet willy.
You wish.
Wet willies when you stick your finger in your mouth and put them in your ears. It's minging, but it's tough. Do you spray for thrips? Yes. What spray do I use? I use Dynamec, and Dynamec is like calamite. It's the same stuff, but a bit cheaper. So I use the Dynamite, sorry, use the Dynamite. I was not using Dynamite to blow these things up. Dynamite or Killamite. You can use other sprays
Somebody
and things
said
as
garlic
well.
water.
What's that?
Somebody said garlic water.
Garlic water are good. Yeah, you can use garlic spray to keep the beasties off. Some things better than others. For my leeks and onions, I use the Dynamic. And also Viadate as well. But the Viadate you can't get really anymore in the pellet form. I was lucky to get what I got, and you need to be wearing gloves and masks in a well ventilated area for it to be able to have it. Mine's well stored in a tub that's out of the way, and nobody else is around when I use it. So it's done the trick. Everything's nice and clean. Haven't had much problems with thrip, but I need to get back on top of my spraying. Oh, excuse me.
What do you use?
What do I use for the thrip? Dynamic. It's in the spray bottle, yeah. So I bought a spray bottle, the fine mist. 1 litre spray bottle. Just a fine spray over the plants.
Not a cup of tea though.
I've just sprayed it in my cup of tea, Tari. I'll not drink that anymore. I've just sprayed it in my cup of tea.
Here's a question.
I've got a question. There's a few people starting to ask questions here. First year gardening field, friend's field, already problems with mice eating all the peas and beans. How do you look after courgettes? P.S. My potatoes are growing really great. Fantastic. Wales is a fantastic place to grow stuff. A lot of the really top growers do originate from Wales. Just
continue.
I'm trying to look at what you're writing, what the writing is.
I'm reading. You answer the question.
Beans and peas for mice, they're a nightmare. You can, for peas that I know, you can soak them in like paraffin or petrol or something like that, just for 24 hours, so that they deter them from eating the peas. Other than that, the only thing that I've been able to do for peas is start them off in gutters. You can start them off in gutters, you can start them off in tubs. I found it with my sweet peas, what I did was I had to take a tray, like that tray there.
You pinched mine.
You've tightened it up. I don't know why you've tightened it up. So this tray here, these mushroom trays, I can get 12 pint pots in. So the 12 pint pots, I'll put another mushroom tray over the top of it as well. Stops the beasties getting in. But sowing direct, it's a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, because you can't, unless you soak the peas. I don't know if you can soak beans or not. Has anybody else tried soaking beans before?
I don't know. But the question was about courgettes.
Courgettes, I've grown courgettes once and then I give up on them. Because I mean, I got loads, but they didn't get used, so I didn't grow them. Hello Tony, welcome along, matey. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not at work. I hope you're enjoying your evening off. Organic, Dynamic is not organic. It's a pesticide. Talking beasties, what do you use for vine weevils? I've never had issues with white vine weevils before, so I do not know, to be honest. So evening guys, hello there Ashley, David Booth, hello Dean and Leslie. The local tour was in my place last night, 2 fancy pigeons gone just down the way from your plot. Davey, mate, they've been in all the plots. There's a couple of people being arrested today for theft out of gardens. I don't know much about it, to be honest, but they've been back in the gardens again down my way. They were in last night. They've been in constantly over the past 6 weeks. Like I say, things are put in place now. All the allotment holders have been together and we'll catch the tour rags. There's already one lad's getting basically pictures of the people that's been going in from the guys at the back of the houses. So that's good. We'll see what happens with them. So Stephen, watched one of the previous videos where laying drip hose, where did I buy it and how much? The drip hose that I got, the soaker hose was £15 from Wilco, and that was at the last section. What was Rich asking there? Do you mean the mortar pots? I'm actually getting some mortar pots. I cannot wait for them to arrive. I was lucky enough to win another competition. So like I say, you've got to be in it to win it. I get a 4-pot system, so I'm looking forward to getting my hands on them and getting all the feeds and everything as well. Nigel, what are you waiting for delivery of? Fantastic. Good to see you at home, Tony. Now I feel like everybody else does now. I'm trying to catch up with all the
I like how I'm the one scrolling though.
I've never heated the polytunnel before, no. I've never heated the polytunnel. Got some love in for Tony. Tony's got an absolutely fantastic channel over at Simplified Gardening.
Chickpeas and beans transplanted to drain pipe one big enough to plant out.
Yep, you can do that. Chip them, pop them into pots, then just pop them in. That might be the only way you'll be able to get them done. I still got my auto pots from last year, so we'll get those going again this year. I am looking forward to getting mine. So what crops have people lost with the frost so far? Luckily, I've lost nothing yet. I've actually been down, I've got my fire on in the greenhouse, down the allotment, because I didn't want any of the tender stuff to die off. And like I say, I've brought me giant carrots in here, and I've got some other things in here as well. I've actually got my mini chrysanthemums here, which I need to get sent off. I've been meaning to do it for ages.
Some rootage going on.
Some rootage, root burn. But the mini chrysanthemums there for Chris Evans and also for Dean Roberts as well. I've got a box ready to go to send them off. I just haven't gotten a chance to do them. I've brought them in when they were like a little smaller. Yeah, a lot of people had problems with the spuds. Yeah. How far do I live from Blue Star Dave and how long have I known him? So I live, he lives North Shields way, so it's about 20-minute drive, to be honest. It's 15-20 minutes. It's not that far. And I've known him. How long have I been YouTubing for?
You've been YouTubing 3 years.
That's probably about how long I've known him for then. About 2.5 years now. Dave was actually the first person I watched, and Leslie has fond memories of me going through his entire back catalogue every night.
Yeah.
So
about
watching,
3 or 4 a night.
Honestly, I've watched all of his videos, all of them, all the way from the very beginning, all the way up until now.
I used to go just be nodding off, and all I could hear was, "Don't put the kettle on."
Dave's allotment. What you been up to this week, Dave? I seen that, Nigel, with your strawberries with the black eyes. Like I said, look, we haven't been hit so bad yet, but I'm expecting it tonight. All the cameras you guys have, can you not camera your gardens up? What the hell? Is that Walcott? What are you doing, darling? How are they? Come on. How are they? What are you doing?
She doesn't want to come in here.
She doesn't know what's going on. Aye, she knows it's... Sorry about this. We've got to... We'll seem to have a special guest. Wait, we'll shut the door. It's freezing. Come here, Don. What's happening? Where you been? Where you been? You want your belly rub? Come on, what's happening? You're trying to escape for? You're alright, man. You're alright.
What do you want?
The dog's kicking off now. You've got the dogs going nuts.
Where you going? I'll take you in.
I can't take her inside. Come make a meow again. I want to see all these dogs going nuts. That's great. That. Need a bigger shed. All the family and friends will be joining you guys too. I'm looking forward to it, Murphy. I'm looking forward to doing these videos from outside. Actually. Whoops. I don't know what she's just done. I think she's just thrown the cat inside the house. Is the cat alright? What's happening? Is the cat alright?
Aye, she just wanted to be in.
I didn't blame her. It's freezing catch at the door.
But then Lily decided to start dancing.
I was expecting a battle tiger. Hello, Tony, mate. Nice to see you. Is that Walker? Ah, it's Walker. That's Walker. That's War Poppy.
She came outside the door.
And I just, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch that back because that was really strange. Like I can hear them in there. We'll just go.
Make some noise.
Oh, I hope all these dogs has got nuts again. Oh, well, then, dear Job, what's happening? I've missed some comments.
Like I just have to sit here scrolling.
They keep me scrolling.
Need a bigger shed.
I know. I've read that. Keep going. Oh dear, I will call up with the chat. We'll have because you're not scrolling. Right, hello.
I was scrolling.
Dog's get off now. Aye, you know that kind of thing. Aye, so the black eyes on the strawberries. It's not Warcat, it's Walker. It's Warcat.
Walcat.
It's War Pussycat. War Pussycat.
Pussycat Puppy.
She escaped.
Princess Puppy.
She escaped. She's a house cat and she escaped.
No, she always escapes now. She's got 3 boyfriends.
Fantastic. Hello, everybody. Hello, little farmers, farm family. I think the cat is in the kitchen. I'm hoping that this is I desperately hoping this is the last frosts. Hoping this is the last frosts.
Well, it's such lovely weather.
I know, it's been crazy. It's been lovely warm through the day and freezing in the night time. It's been really crazy. So yeah, hopefully it's warming up from tomorrow onwards.
Why? What's with all the Geordie talk?
Oh yeah, it's because I says that war cat. Yeah, is that war pussycat? When growing, would you do 50-50 compost and dirt or just compost? You can do as they pot on, as you're getting ready to pot out. It is recommended to use some of your own soil where you're going to be planting the plants. Sometimes I just plant them out in any case. Going from, like I say, I'll plant that out now. I'd plant that. It's already been nipped. Everything's growing. The roots are coming out the bottom, as you can see. So I'd plant that out now. There's other things in here as well, which you see you can plant. I mean, these giant carrots here. This is the tubes from last year.
Do you mind?
The roots are coming out the bottom there. So that's one of the giant carrots. That's the size of the ones that I planted last year. Now the difference, I decided this year because I need a longer tube. So I got a 2-foot tube instead of a 1-foot tube, and the roots are starting to come through the bottom of there as well. So it just goes to show it doesn't matter the size of the tube. And I'm hoping when I open them up, it's packed. Yeah, it's packed because that's as short as that carrot's going to get from there to there, because the taproot would go all the way down as far as it can get. But with this one, I've stopped it here, so it's not going to grow any longer, any further.
Why?
Because it's not going. Because
Why?
I killed it. I killed the taproot.
Why?
Well, let's have a look. What we got growing on in here?
Nothing.
We've got things growing on. There's no behind us apart from that giant
You remind
pumpkin.
me of my favourite show as a kid.
Thundercats, yes.
Little
I
farmer.
enjoy watching Thundercats and all.
And He-Man.
Oh, I love He-Man. Love the He-Man and Power Rangers. Thanks, Tony.
What you using for your carrots?
What do you mean, what am I using for my carrots? I'm using tubes and I'm using compost.
Well, probably what compost.
What annual flowers am I doing this year? They're the ones that come back. I'm doing sunflowers. Yeah, sunflowers, foxgloves. I've got the lupins come back every year because it's self-seed. That's annual. So I've got lupin down the garden. Leslie, what am I putting in my water pots?
I don't know what you're going to put in your water
I don't know what am I putting in my water pots.
I don't know, I just want to try and grow something.
I might put onion. I might do one of each sort of thing. Like I might put a leek in. I might put an onion in. I might put a heavy cucumber in. I don't know. I've got a couple of thingy ones. Mate Dave says, what compost do you use to grow your large veg? I use Clover multi-purpose, Clover Professional, seed modular, all the way through to pot and bed.
John's
Hello, Stu.
Pony tunnel done. Thanks for the head.
Oh, excellent, John. I'm pleased you managed to get that sorted, mate. Look, we're getting Leslie started off. Did you see the goodie I got you the day?
The goodie you got me today?
Aye, I got you 4 long bits of wood.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Really long bits of wood. You know, when I text you earlier on and says, look out the window and you ignored it.
I was busy.
Too busy for me.
I was cutting the dog's hair.
No, I know what that's all about, aye. Dean, before you do that, consider what feeds they'll need as it comes from the same tank, therefore it's hard to predict. Yes, like I say, it's a lot. There's lots of things I need to look into. Good shout, Tony. Good shout. So yeah, I was actually going to just do tomatoes. Don't do that. That's awful.
That's awful.
That's awful. I might just start off by, I don't know, I've got cucumbers here. I might grow the common cucumbers in them.
Might put my cucumbers in them.
What cucumbers you got, like? Oh, the ones from John, yeah. Well, I can put 2 of mine and put 2 of yours in. Do I preserve any food? I freeze it.
No, it just gets eaten.
Yeah, normally just eat it. Eat it or keep it in the ground. Things like this, the carrots, parsnips, turnips, leeks, just any root veg, anything like that, and just go on in there. I'm not entirely too sure yet, Nigel. I'm not entirely too sure. I think I'd rather go through with soil. I know that cocoa is good for, obviously, it's got no nutrients in it, so all the nutrients that you'll have, you'll feed itself. There's still a lot of stuff I need to look into and read up upon. I cannot throw cameras out in the allotment to stop the people from getting in. Yes, Fiona, it's already been looked into. It's already getting sorted out. I've already looked at the system for myself as well. Love it when you date Coco, Dean. Say it. I think you meant say it there, Ollie. It's one of my favourite films, that Coco. If you haven't seen it, Disney. Remember me. Though I have to say goodbye. Remember me.
That wasn't on Disney Sing Along.
You too, Nigel. God love a brummy. What's this? Just sit. Get Dean to say certain words.
What would you like Dean to say?
If you show your veggies at shows, have you won any prizes? Yes, Nick, I have. I was very proud last year. My main objective last year was to just get on the bench.
No, we're not saying that one.
My main objective last year was get on the bench. I went to a couple of small shows just to get a feel for things, and the kids and everybody got joined in as well, like Beamish and the beach show Beamish, and I took a few things elsewhere as well. My main show was Harrogate last year. Now I took a few things down Harrogate. I took marrow, heavy tomato, heavy rhubarb, heavy cabbage, 3 sticks of rhubarb. I took a pot chilli. I took a fair few things with us at Harrogate, and I came third with me 3 sticks of rhubarb, and I also out of 14, and I came fourth with me heavy cabbage. So yes, it's fourth, but out of 12, I got a place. I wasn't expecting it.
Well done.
I was fantastic. It set benchmarks. The cabbage that I took to Harrogate was 13.4 kilo. The cabbage that I took 2 weeks later to Malvern was 16. And if I took that one 16 to Harrogate, I possibly would have come second or third. So just goes to show. Harrogate's a show which I aim for. Anything else, I'll take the Malvern, and it's great. I like to be on the bench. Well, it just keeps learning and stuff like that.
Right,
so,
there's some things you need to say.
Right, so say a canny bag of Tudor crisps. I just have. There you go. Coca-Cola. There you go. Any tips for getting rid of moles, mole traps? Don't know. Wait for them to come up and just grab them.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. Yeah, just sit there with a hammer. Say Nottingham, no. Yeah, there's still a show of Beamish at the minute. Not been told anything yet. It's the first week in September.
Beamish is still shut at the moment.
Beamish is still shut. I don't know what. I don't think it will be, to be quite honest. It should be a shame because it is a cracking event over the course of the weekend. Our tickets run out in July. I'm not going to get any use of them. We've not had 6 months. Not being able to use them. Where's your bin, Nigel? Muddy boots. We have mare's tail and bindweed. How do you get rid of it? Keep digging, Charlotte. I've got horsetail. It's an absolute nightmare.
I've got bindweed.
Leslie's got bindweed. You got to keep digging it. Keep digging it.
Now it's coming back with vengeance. Anyone
been to the garden centre today? No, I wouldn't risk it. Leicester's the worst growers. Is that what you say there, Ollie? That's a bit harsh on saying it, isn't it? Anybody got an aphid spray recipe to spray my tomato plants with? Garlic spray. Garlic spray pretty much does a lot of bugs, which is great. Build a real deep ditch. Everyone know allotment where there's a cover up and leaf. Ah, yeah. Aye, thanks, one. I'm from Dorset. I'm from Dorset, and I need an interpreter.
That's usually what I am. I'm busy schooling.
Rich, didn't start. Rich, don't start with that nonsense. We've been very good.
What am I having to translate?
I don't know. Leslie's my translator. Thanks very much, Rich. Leslie's always been my translator ever since we were younger. Been together. Leslie, how many years have we been together? Go on, you tell them all.
Why can you not remember?
Yeah, it's 13 years. It's coming up 14 years on October the 20th.
Oh! But how long have we known each other?
Lang on that, I'm not answering. I'm not shooting your face. What mean this divot?
Divot means no.
Do not. Do not.
Do not.
Divot. Divin e dare.
Didn't you dare do it.
Divin e dare do it.
Don't you 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 dare do it. Hello, Nick, mate. Yes,
Hello.
all good. Yep, Grow's been doing really well. Yours are doing fantastic as well. I'm pleased to see. I'm a bit disappointed with my giant onions, to be honest. I mean, it's another year learned. I've grown them from your own seed. I've done it all the way through. I've had a look, and I think they're smaller than what they were last year, which is a shame. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Thought of a really Geordie sentence.
Hey, go on then.
That's dead. Can you like pet?
That's dead. Can you like pet?
It's dead. Can you like
Dead.
pet?
Can you like pet? So yeah, I mean, the only thing I haven't showed you in here really is, apart from the carrots, of course, is the stuff that's behind you down there, which I will show you.
No,
Also,
that watermelon can isn't young.
also the giant onion that I've got in here, which did have the rot on. I'll show you what it's looking like at the minute as well. Do I only grow giant crops? I do and I don't. Now, I grow standard tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. I like to grow loofahs. I like to grow chilies. It's not just the stuff for the giants. Now, this year specifically, I set aside that I was going to use my garden and next door garden for exhibition, for shows. And my granddad's garden was going to be for the veg, for the table. So that's what we've decided to do. Now, Grandad's got a long trench, which I've given him some onions and leeks, which he wanted to challenge with us. So we'll see what happens with them. What am I feeding the carrots behind us? Them ones there, they've not been fed. Don't feed them, just water. Crack your finger. Now, I'm not saying it backwards, so don't even start with that, right, Tony? Got you there, didn't I? Aye, I'm not that daft. Gives a gun here, bike.
Gives a gun here, bike.
Star Wakaba.
What?
Star Wakab. Backwards. I seen the little lad do that with his mum. Can't do Spanglish with a Scouse twist. Oh, you can, I can't.
Do what Spanglish is.
Hi from Moshleen. Hello, Andrew, mate. I hope you're well. I don't know. Have I missed any queries or anything?
Not really.
She has had no choice, Nick. She's had to start liking it. She's even liked it that much. She's actually getting herself allotment.
Ah, but you do giant veg and I like flowers.
You like flowers, so there we go.
Happy Corona.
Yes. Happy cut. Yes, I had to get my hair cut chopped because it needed done. So yeah, anyhow, as I getting on, Fiona mentioned earlier on, I had a bit of an accident the other day, which Tony's probably going to just hang his head in shame about us. Now, I was at Leslie's allotment the other day and it was cold. It was 2 days ago, and I told Leslie we'll put the fire on for the kids and stuff. So I put the fire on, grabbed some kitchen wool from what I seen from Nick, I thought it was rubbish. Popped it in the fire, set it away. The job's a good one. Then next thing I know, I start hearing it go vroomf, vroomf, vroomf. So I thought I'd leave it. So next thing I knew, from where we are sitting now, how far away? About just over an arm's length. I opened the door of the fire on my honkers. I can squat it down. And
explain what honkers means.
Yes, and I was squatting down, and next thing I knew, a ball of flame come flying at my face. Leslie didn't know about it. Little Kyle was in the back of the shed, and luckily enough, I managed to see it happening very quickly and pulled my head back. But I'd singed me eyebrows, me eyelashes, me tash, me beard, me hair up to here, and me hair to there as well, and me hair to there as well. So all of this was singed. My whole face was singed. Now I'm very, very, very lucky. Very, very lucky indeed.
Very.
But I wasn't expecting to do it. And it turns out that there was some gloss paint on the kitchen roll. So I let it burn off, all of it burn off, and just popped some more wood on, and I was smelling singed hair all afternoon. Always need to be careful.
It looked like you chucked sawdust in
sawdust. Yes. You're constantly blinking. Yeah. So yeah, word of warning, learn from your mistakes. Be careful. I don't know. 90 in the chat and only 26 likes. Yes, if you can, please do. Just drop the chat, cancel on the cross on the chat, click the like button. It does help out from what I see. Leslie, what flowers are you doing?
Lilies and roses.
Leslie's lilies. I do Leslie's lilies every year as well. And this year I will be, I've had them in for 2 or 3 years now in the pots. I will be separating them out and then spread them out in the new pots. So that should be fun. Leslie, you have to have a go at the giant. She doesn't need to. She's got me. She's already having a go at the giant.
Does burnt human smell like pork?
It didn't, Tim. It didn't. It smelled like singed hair. He's been burnt on crit. Hello, Lance. Thanks for coming along, matey. Flame grilled. It was flame grilled. Can you grow giant veg just using normal seeds? No. Originally, that's where they came from. Just genetics. But no, you need seeds, specialist seeds for the what's it called? Genetics. That's the one. Do you have hay fever, Dean? No, I don't have hay fever. Is that why you cut it off?
It was cut off.
No, it was already cut off. I cut it off the day before. So I was really, like I say, if I had the long hair, I don't know what would have happened with it. I could have been on fire. What's the best repellent for slugs? Beer traps.
A lot of people saying a web buffer in.
Try it on Wi-Fi. Dun, 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 dun. I don't want to go through buffering. There we go. Maybe we'll see what that. See what that's like.
Close up of the two of them. Oh! No thanks.
Ooh. Yes, it does, because 3rd-degree burns and it was porky. I mean, it's not really a question I like to go around and ask unless I'm speaking to Hannibal like that. But me and him have a good old chat. And
that's John.
We could ask, actually, I would ask Mr. Bum, considering he's torched himself. So, yeah, in fact, get him on the phone.
John, was it like crackling?
Yeah, with Dave first, yeah. Give him a ring.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what? I'm going to give him a ring. On your phone.
Through Messenger?
Ah, he's a through Messenger, I've got to ring him.
Right.
You've not got your secret phone number for him, like.
He prefers it through Messenger.
Does he?
Because he likes to see your face.
I bet he's watching. Let's see if he answers.
I don't know. Yeah, is he watching?
I tell you what, he better not be either on the toilet or on the bath. He better not be. He's normally in the bath when he's watching us, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you? 2 seconds.
I'm here. Where are you?
I'm in the shed.
We're in the shed. Where are you up to?
No, let's just put in the bed.
Absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe you're not sitting watching me, yeah. I mean,
No,
there's 82 people sitting here. So say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
John, I've got a question. Do you know when you burnt your hand to a crisp?
Yes.
Did it smell like pork?
No.
John says it didn't smell like pork.
No, it didn't smell like pork.
No, it just said when I singed my face off, I just wouldn't know if it smelled like pork. We're getting onto the we had Hannibal the cannibal section here on the live video.
No, it doesn't smell like pork.
Just like, you think I'm bad for Gordon and the dog? John's in his shed. Sorry, John's in his greenhouse. He's busy sorting his compost, dude. What's Lee up there like putting the beds to bed?
Just putting down the bed.
Oh well. Well, I'm gonna have to let you go because I've got another 87 people on the phone here as well.
No bother.
I'm speaking a bit.
Catch you later.
Ta-da. Say bye, Leslie.
Bye.
Bye, Leslie.
Bye.
There you go. John says it doesn't. Yes, no problem, Tony. Thanks very much for coming along. Take care of the little ones as well. What have I missed, sweetheart?
That's what I'm doing.
Wool pellets not very effective. Don't waste their money. Crushed up eggshells. Don't waste their money as well. Nigel, if you're still here, thanks very much for coming along. If you're not, and if you watch us back, oh, you're still there. What's he say? Clamour for me bait. Talking of pork, he's clamour for his bait. Oh, I love a bit of pork. It's lovely. Pork sonny roll. I like pork the next day as well. Pork and applesauce. Yummy. Brunt the face off. I nearly did, Try people, oh thank you people, I thought, no, try people.
No, don't try, people.
Try the beer traps, do work, get the cheapest beer you can have one for you, one for the slugs. Best thing to go on. Excellent one, you see there's three years worth of videos, honestly, there's 82 people on here at the moment. I do this every week, okay, now this is just me, I'm not saying you have to do it. I am going to start sharing actually it's just a bit like memories on Facebook, the videos from the previous years, because you can actually see how far I've come just in the past 12 months alone. This time last year, I was talking to you guys in my 8x6 greenhouse with a grow room this wide. That's it. It was that wide. It was less than, I think it was about 3x1 foot. So that's how big I was growing this year. I mean, I'm growing in a shed.
You had a throwback, didn't you?
I had a proper throwback and had a little Kyle as well.
That's what I'm getting.
You will too, Nigel. You must be made of money buying Newty Brown Ale. Blessings from Nirvana. You take care. Watch what you're doing there, Tony.
I'm gonna get it up.
Get it up. Well, the video, little Kyle. Oh, honestly, man, I'm going to put it up for you to have a look at. It's only a couple of seconds long, but Kyle, it's fantastic. Hello, Kev, mate. Nice to see you on, mate. Thanks very much, Will. Cheers. I know it's been fantastic. It's such a difference being able to grow here as well. So we'll see what happens. Anybody want to start their own YouTube channel, do it. It's been absolutely fantastic for me the last 3 years. Just bear with it, Leslie, just 2 seconds.
I'm waiting.
Best advice I can give, I did this just like everybody else. I did this for a diary. Keep me eye, because I'm no good at writing stuff down. If I write stuff down, I'll lose it. Over the last 3 years, I've made friends. I've made good friends. I'm looking forward to being able to get back and meet everybody up again, barbecues, visiting people. I've met people, even just in the short term, that have made such a difference for me. Offering advice, giving me stuff. A lot of the stuff, even just looking around. I'll mention him again, Rob Gallen. He, with just how nice he was, what he offered is the trays here. I was looking at the skirt that I've got across the benches and things on my in my greenhouse. I got that idea from him. A lot of things, not just from him, but also other people as well. The networking I've made across the country, been fantastic. But what I would recommend doing is, if you want to do it, do it. Keep yourself a diary. Don't go off for views. Don't go off subscribers. Do it for yourself, and you've got something to look back on in years to come to see how far you've come along. I've done it for 3 years now, and what a difference it's made me looking back on the videos, and it's always something enjoyable to watch as well. The content that I put out, I watch beforehand, and if I'm not happy, and if I don't think I would watch it all the way through, I scrap it. So anybody that wants to start their own YouTube videos, do it. Be clear, be precise, get yourself set what you're going to do each week. Think of something potentially that people haven't done before. Keep yourself entertaining as well. But the main thing is, you do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else, do it for you. Because as soon as you start doing it for other people, then it's you've lost it basically. So don't do what I do now. Hello Gary, mate, nice to see you coming along there. Anyhow, back on the subject. Kyle, I was going through my videos from last year. There was a little spot that proper melted my heart. And it was this bit here, so let's show you.
We've got him on.
Got him on there, see if you can see it. I have to come back a bit. Anyways, well, thanks very much for your help, son. You've been a very good helper, thank you.
I'm going to bed now.
You're going to bed now, you are, aren't you? So you say bye-bye to everybody?
Bye-bye.
Anyways. Well, thanks for it, man. Oh, hey, man, I looked at that. I let you tear me eye. I'm going to bed now, and guess what? He was away to bed. Hello, Kirsty. Somebody mentioned about, I think it was David Booth mentioned about something.
I don't know, I haven't seen any of the chat for ages.
Keep going up. Oh, what you can? Too far. What have I missed the most? What have I missed the most about what? Leslie, would you like a garden next to Dean instead of up and use him?
No.
I wouldn't want out near me, just for the sole fact that I would have to bring everything down.
Hang on, what did I do for you this week?
You've done a fantastic job, but just be quiet. People haven't seen it. I need you to come down and do the rest of it. Will you? Will you come and help us on Friday?
I don't know. No, Friday we're supposed to be having family time.
Oh, but I need to get. It'll only take the morning. Thanks. I mean, we're using Newcastle Brownie in case it mutated and was waiting for me. How many bear traps do you need for a 6x4 bed? 2. Most important, yeah, exactly. Once you start, if you go back to my very first video, you'll see how shy I was. Just want to show you on the garden, had its portrait. Next thing, lots of lessons learned as well. And I've done everything from my phone. It's been really good.
All caught up.
All caught up, so fantastic. Thanks very much, my beautiful wife and my beautiful assistant. Certainly do, mate. Certainly do, Kevin. I'm sure you're exactly the same as well. I tell you, your little pond's coming along, Canny. You're doing well. So is Gary's. He gets that much help from everybody else. Hello, Warty.
Do you know why I said no about having one up next to you?
Why?
It's just too much thievery going on.
There's too much thieving going on at the minute, which is an absolute nightmare.
It's
Hopefully
quite
they catch
quiet
them.
round at my way.
It is, yes, it is, considering it is open. But it is locked up as well, though, isn't it? Even though back from the houses and stuff, it's still there, it's all right. Show you around here quickly. Yeah, that's it. Bear traps, just bury like a yogurt or a butter tub, an empty butter margarine tub. Just fill it with some beer. They'll fall in. Just make sure you get a cover over the top so the rain doesn't get in on it as well. You need to have it a little bit raised so that the soil doesn't go into the beer, because it's a nightmare to drink after that with soil in it. Don't drink the beer. It's got slugs in it. Unless you want that extra bit of protein, a bit of slime.
Slimy yet
Slimy yet satisfying. Name the movie. Slimy yet satisfying. And no, it wasn't of an X-rated film either, before you start. So what's that? The Northeast got some great YouTube channels. I tip my hat for that. Yeah, it's, you know, it is. It's fantastic just to even get around. I mean, like I say, I met Jeff by meeting Dave. Tim from Gardener's Paradise, he's come along canny as well. He's actually on the same plot as Craig Orchard as well. Like I say, it's nice to get around and meeting everybody as well. The younger generations and stuff as well. I see younger generations, I mean like myself and guys actually a bit younger. A lot of the time you think of an allotment, you think older generation. Well, not at the minute anymore. There's more and more people wanting to take on allotment now. And like I say, the videos, and I've had a lot of people messaging as well, saying thanks very much for the videos and stuff like that. It's great to inspire new people as well. My football team's Newcastle United.
Well, not you personally.
No, not me personally, but I mean, I don't play. I mean, I couldn't play. I'd roll around. But that's probably what are you laughing at? Don't you laugh? It's not funny.
It's just had an image of you on the pitch going, oh,
What?
God, do
like a turtle on my back. I can't get out. That's just me in bed anyways, isn't it? It's me getting out of bed in the morning. I thought I'd roll over and push myself out of bed. I'll just roll over on top of you and squash you. I can't do that, I need you. Oh, I'm not worried for Newcastle anymore. I'm past the point of worrying, because it doesn't have a good effect on yourself. Martin, you're not going to come for a day, mate. You come for a week.
Mine first.
Come up with mine, mate. You come up with mine, I'll look after you, right?
No, please.
A lot of the stuff you see is played out in the media as well, but like I say, I'm not going to get too much into that at the minute, because it's been going on for too long. It's going to happen. They see, I can see the pros and cons. I can see what everybody's saying about the cons, but it's going to happen. The takeover will happen, because if it doesn't, there'll be diplomatic issues all over the shop. So unfortunately, it is, like I say, it is going to be taken. It is going to be happening. It's just waiting and waiting and waiting. So how do you start your leeks from seeds or pips? Don't start from seed. Don't start from pips. Start from grass. Leslie?
I'm trying to get the chat back up, man.
Oh, excuse me. No, don't, Nick. That's not going to happen. So grass, and you get grass and you get seed. A lot of I'm trying to go through this again. Seed head on a leek. Once you get a leek, you put it back for seed. The seed head comes up just like an allium flower. It opens up, and that's your seed head. What you do then is, when the flowers come up on the seed head, you shave the tops off, and what that does is it promotes each flower is on what's called grass, and on the grass itself, that'll then root from the bottom of it, and that is a clone. It's meant to be a clone of the original plant, and the genetics continue on. You don't want seeds, because you can never tell what seed's going to be like, because it's going to be a mixed batch. Whereas the grass, you will get ideally a clone of that plant. So you've got lots of choice to choose from. So that's the difference, but that's going to be a good few months ahead for when I'm preparing my stock as well. Now we're already getting stock sorted for next year as well from stuff from friends and stuff. So I've already looked into getting me stuff for next year. And I've got the usual reliable people as well, so we'll see what happens. Yes, I'll do another video on that. There has been videos done in the past from it as well, but I'll pop one up when the time comes. Was there anything else there, Leslie? 10 years, I'm still number 51, I'm retired, so I don't know. Right, so in regards to anybody getting an allotment, what I would recommend doing is get on with either the council guys, the council allotment guys that's doing it, getting on with them all the time. There's a 2 to 3 year waiting list from the allotments, from what I understand. They're not getting people on. Even before everything happened, they weren't getting people. There's 15 empty plots at Leslie's plot. You'd think Leslie spent a week on the phone to the councillor, emailing, ringing constantly. Can I have one? Can I have one? Can I have one? And Kirstine as well. The two of them on the phone, even the guys on the plots as well, saying that we need people on. They're keen to do it. Let's get it sorted. Get them on. A week later, she got a plot.
I kept saying, we know there's X amount of empty plots here.
There's waiting lists, there's people on the lists. The lists aren't being looked into at the minute. You've got to keep on going on. Find out who the councillors are, find out who the committee members are, get on with them. Never mind, they'll keep on getting in touch with you. Just keep on at them. If you show how eager you are, that'll put a point forward to those that are just sitting waiting. Don't just sit and wait on the list. Ring, email, constantly get on at them. The more you get on them, you know what it's like when people try and... people get on to you, you just end up not giving in, but just keep on to it.
Make them happy to stop hearing them go on.
And also, big bit of advice as well, don't be scared to take on a bare plot. Bare plots can be worked. There's the bare plots in Leslie's allotments. There's 2 or 3, 4, there's a few people on. Yes, they've spent a bit of money on it. They've done it properly first time. It won Blythe Best in Bloom for the past 4 years. That's
till
basically
last year.
Until last year when he stopped doing it to give somebody else a chance, and that's not him being big-headed. That was him just obviously giving somebody else a chance. So exactly, it's an artist canvas. There's so much stuff you can do with a bare plot. People think you can just go onto an allotment and it's already set up. Now I was very lucky with that in both of my plots. My plots have been well looked after by the 2 people that had it beforehand. Unfortunately, the person who had my plot passed away. He was a good friend of Grandad Dave's, but my granddad didn't even know he died until 3 weeks later, when he'd already been buried. So I was lucky I got my plot, and I was lucky to get the plot next door as well. Now the plot next door is a work in progress, but the groundwork's there. I will get it sorted.
Unlike.
What do you mean unlike?
Mine.
Unlike yours, where yours is getting there. It's still yours is sort of the same.
Yay.
It's just clearing the weeds and everything. But yes, work hard. Like I say, keep on at them. You'll get it sorted out. It's not going to get warm in here. Take me jacket off on my coat. Oh, Craig, don't worry, mate. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Craig, right. Just to let you know as well, the leeks I was telling you about. I need to have a look and see what I've got, because I've been doing to see my mate there, and I thought he had 8 for us. Yeah, he doesn't. He's only got he had 3 spare ones to go. So that's all I've got left, and they were supposed to be from my granddad as well. So I don't think I'm going to get any more leeks. So I'll have another ask around and see if I can get some for you. But at the minute, I've got none left.
Do you grow onions from sets?
Yes, I do. I've got some onions there that are grown from sets, but they are starting to bolt. You need to get treated. Spring onion is totally different. Spring onions are different. You just grow them from seed and they just grow up. They just grow.
That was about the seed and pep stuff.
Yeah. If you're going to grow leeks for eating and stuff like that, that's fine. But with the way I grow leeks, they're grown for show. So I want the best leeks that I can get to get a good start, then continue on from there. Things if you're just eating, then just get the seeds and just sow them, get them sown.
No worries, only if you had spares.
I know, mate, I know. I would just like to say, I still want to ask to see if anybody's got any spares out there, but like I say, I'll see what I've got. If I don't need, I want to keep a couple back for myself. If I don't if I don't end up using them, I need to use them, you can have them. I'm just going to keep on potting them up. So
People must love digging if they've got an allotment.
I don't love digging. It's got to be done though. Hopefully one. Hopefully. 6 foot tall for when he got his first grass. You've done a fantastic job with your allotment as well, Will. It's nice to see you eventually got your cabbages in.
Oh, hi.
Must be that time. I think it's 10 o'clock.
10
It is 10 o'clock because this is on for 15 minutes now. Turn the fan off here for one.
What's your chat?
Oh, in fact, that's quite nice, that. Ooh. With the press of the button.
Oh, when it lowers.
What?
What are you doing behind my head?
Nothing. Devices. Oh, just down there. Turn off the grow room fan. That's the grow room light, not the grow room fan. Oh man. There we're gone. What are you doing? Hey, turn the light on. There you go. You've got them mixed up. You've got them mixed up.
It's not me. I
haven't got them
haven't
mixed
said
up.
it.
I haven't got them mixed up. I've got them right. What are these guys laughing at?
You probably.
No bother, Nick. Thanks very much for coming along, mate. You watch what you're doing. Go look for yourself and your growing as well. Hello, Scrapper, mate. I've got all your stuff on the lights here at the minute. I've got some. I'll tell you what, my cucumbers are looking canny at the minute. I'll show you what they're like. Show you what they're like. Well, as you've already seen, these are the giant carrots.
Don't mind me.
No, I'll just. There's the tops of them. Now, hopefully, this goes all the way down. See if there's any carrot on it. Actually, there is. Oh, I don't know if you're able to see that or not. Just around the base there.
Was it me? Yeah.
There's a bit of carrot. It's in here. Yeah, sorry. I need to get them a drink actually. I've got tomatoes here as well. These are two.
Dean.
Leslie. Me carrot. Me carrot.
Your carrot.
Me carrot. I've got tomatoes here. They're not good anymore, but I do love the smell of them.
I didn't squish them too.
Oh, I smell lovely them. Smells lovely them. Ooh, fresh.
I'm not a fan of the smell.
Got my giant pumpkin there, which you've already seen twice. Just hang that over the top of my heat. Hooray! We've got some Tumbling Toms.
Granny's bonnet is in full bloom.
We've got some. I want to see what these marrows have come through here.
Look for Mara's. It's way off in it. How comes they're no good, your tomatoes?
I'll tell you in a sec. They're starting to come. That's fine.
I'll tell you in a sec.
Tell you in a sec. It's fine.
Do you eat your show veg?
Yes. I do eat my show veg. Just checking on me marrows. Me mates, me marrows there. Look down there coming up. Me bags marrows coming up, which I'm looking for. I need to get them water actually.
Why are your tomatoes no good?
The tomatoes are no good because they're too tall and they've been in pots for too long. These were actually for sale, but I didn't want to sell them because anymore. Because I mean, it's been a week since just over a week since I sold the last lot. But they're past it now. These ones.
No sign of.
I mean, that'll probably be all right, but there's no sign of loofahs in there. But that's from the stuff that I found. I found the other batch of loofahs. I mean, like so this one here, this tomato here is I think it's a Gardener's Delight. It's got its first truss on. It's got its first truss on a pot like that size. It's too small. These should be a lot thicker and a lot bigger, so they've went too long in them pots. So yeah, they're Gardener's Delight. I mean, I can try and put them in pots and stuff. I've got which ones are these ones? I've got yellow Tumbling Toms, which I've just potted up. So I've got a few yellow ones. which we've got the first truss, starting to get the first truss on. I'm going to see what these are like because they're supposed to be small bush variety. But we'll see what happens with them. And I've got the red Tumbling Toms over there as well.
What do you love growing the most?
Oh, I've already been asked this question before, Charlotte, and to be honest, I like growing everything.
Leeks and onions.
Leeks and onions is the main thing, though. Onions are my favourite to grow, and giant cabbage. I like growing giant cabbage because it's just you grow it and grow it and grow it, and then you just put it in.
Pot noodle.
And they're not even my pot noodles. I don't eat pot noodles.
You're such a liar.
With demand, they have to come back. It's the law. If there is basically the law of the land is, if I remember correctly, if there is demand for allotments, the council need to give you land. Yeah, there were a lot of allotments here in the 1960s are sold in the housing developments. So that yeah, basically it's down to the council. There is rules and stuff like that, but if they want to buy and they want to build on stuff, they will build on it, which is a shame.
What's the best grape to grow in the UK?
I don't know actually. I've got a couple of grapes growing. I've got outside grapes growing. I've got inside grapes growing. I like red ones. I just think it just comes down to your personal preference as well. Just have a look and see what's available. I think it's just the stuff in that corner.
The one in a wine bottle.
Excuse me.
Oh, what do you want to show?
It was just the stuff I find there. We can spin it.
Which one?
Spin it around.
Just spin it round.
Just spin it around. I'll show them in a second.
I spin you right hand.
I've actually put a few
I'm spinning.
I put a few oranges in today. It's absolutely saturated. So the size of these orange pips. Couldn't believe the size of them when I was eating my orange earlier on. Leslie heard us eating my orange. I was slurping away on it. Absolutely huge. It's huge pips. It's for seed. So I'm starting to chip them. See if I can get anything from them.
I like a little orange tree.
I'm getting there. Doesn't just happen overnight, you know.
Should do.
I think I'll just leave that at the top there because it's saturated. See, I did have some loofahs in here as well. I want to see what the loofahs are like. See if they started growing yet. Oh yeah, baby! 2 days these have been in. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I'm excited. Look.
I know.
We've got the first loofah
Can they see?
root. I don't know. So that one started germinating.
I don't know if you can see. Hang on. I was going to drop it and that's not nice.
I just found these the other day. I had them in the house.
Oh, she just there.
To be honest, I like growing loofah. I like growing the loofahs, but they need a long season.
It's
I think
alive.
It's alive. It's alive. They need a long growing season, so hey, I might do loofahs in the auto pots. I don't know. That can go back though. Fantastic. Right, let's have a look.
Name so I can order some what?
Name so I can order some. What name of what? When planting out the onions, what pests do you need to look out for, and what problems do you get with the head quality onions? You need to look out for thrips. You need to look out for the onion rot in the soil. You get white rot at the base of the plant as well. If you're going to put any in for show leeks, do what I've done and put them in a pot first with some compost. Don't mix this. Don't let the base touch the soil. Also, you don't want to be watering around the base. You want to be watering around the onion, so you don't want to get the base wet. My Mara won the leek show, boom boom. Hey, nice one, the Geordie fella. So can I start lettuce seeds like that? You can start lettuce, yeah, you can start them, but I would just put them in compost, to be honest. I've always fancied a grapevine and order a red grape from a Chinese grower online. The seeds haven't arrived yet and wondered if it's too late to plant them out. What seeds? I don't know, I've never grown them. I grow grapes from vine cuttings. So I've got a couple that's on the go in the polytunnels. It's best to start them outside and grow in over. So right. Question: how does the air pots work and what benefits do they give? Right, Stephen, I'll answer this question and then I'm going to show you what's happening behind us. So these are air pots. I've discussed about these in the past. Now these are specialist pots where the roots, like you see, these cones here are specially designed so that the root can come out of them, like that one there. So you see the roots there come outside, and what they do is the air prune, so the air dry, so the roots are going to be coming out here and they're going to die off on the ends, thus creating more fibrous roots, which are the small hairs on the root system. Now that then in turn creates more roots to take water and feed in, therefore giving a bigger plant. This is a 3 litre pot at the minute. I can't do any comparisons, but this is a fantastic plant at the moment, and like I say, it's not even reached the bottom. It's starting reaching the bottom now, but the advantages are you can get more feed into them, you get a better root system for planting out. So that's what they are. So as you can see here, we've got the carrots, as you've already seen. There's some of them which have got nice tops on, and they're also starting to get the bottoms on as well, which is great. I want these to multiply and divide, so I will be feeding them. I'll be giving them a little bit of feed with seaweed feed. You don't feed carrots because they don't like it, and now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to force these into creating more side shoots and stuff as well, because I want heavy and I want ugly, so that's what I want from them. They're all just tomatoes. I've got some Tumbling Toms at the side there, and the rest were all for sale, but they're no good anymore, so they'll be going and getting chucked out. The mini mums I've got for a friend. I put some Joe's long chili in. Unfortunately, only one's come up. I've got three sets of marrow seeds here. I've got bags. I've got this is from the UK record. I've got Lee Herrington's from the C batch. First place from Malvern, which is that one there, and I've got third place from Malvern there as well. So I've got 2 fantastic seeds there coming through. These are the cucumbers for heavy and for long. I've written on the packets as well, as you can see that it's starting to come through there already. So that is the Andy Dawson long cucumber, and I've also got a heavy cucumber from the EGVGA as well, and they're all coming up. I already know they're coming up because I've chitted them. So that's them. I've just potted these red Tumbling Tom tomatoes and brought them for under lights. They're going to get blasted for the week. Same with these Joe's long chili as well. So I've got these Joe's long chili. I've got 6 common cucumbers there, which are under the lights as well, under the Spider Farmer light. A cracking little plant. And the roots aren't even at the bottom of the pot yet neither. So, in fact, Leslie, could you just hold that for me? Not that one, that one. I want to see
Pick what I'm holding.
I want to see what this is like. There you go. So it's not even at the bottom of the pot, but it's filling out nicely. That'll be ready to pot up in another few more days' time. Their specialist variety, they're called Carmen, and they're a show type variety. So that's the reason why I picked them and wanted to get them. Last year. These 2 are once again from. I need a drink for a start. Cucumbers don't like having wet roots, wet bases. So you can see they're starting to grow fine there as well. I've just potted these up the other day. This is Andy Dawson's long cucumber, and once again cucumber from 11.28 from 2018. So that's a heavy cucumber, that's a long cucumber. So they're started a bit earlier than the other ones, which are at the back. So we've got a couple of different zones. I've got long chili at the back here as well. So these are all long. I've got 4 long chilies. These are like spaghetti chilies. I've got these seeds from Lee Herrington again, and I've got some Sebs as well, knocking about somewhere. I think I've got them down the plot. These are runner beans. Now the reason I've got these starting in here is because I only sowed 4 seeds. The reason for that is that these are actually from a 27-inch runner bean. So if you think you got, I mean, the runner bean was like that long.
I can't even fit in.
Exactly, can't even get it in. So it was like 27 inches long. So that's something new I'm growing this year as well. And my gran has managed to get me Stanner runner beans, growing that I saved from seed, and he's got them down at the allotment. Now the last thing I'll show you, and I'll go through all your messages as well, is the onion, sorry. So
What it is.
it's an onion.
Is it?
So this is a giant onion from Pip. Now this is the onion that had the rot on the outside of the plant. Now it didn't have any on the base. Now I still think I'm going to lose this plant. Still think I'm going to lose it. It's still hard, still solid, but as you can see, the little divots and the little crevices, that's where the rot was. So this has just been It's still hard. I'm not expecting to get anything from it, but it's still throwing up new centre growth. So it's getting its chance. But as soon as it starts rotting from here again, then it's getting binned. So it'll get its chance in here. Now, I've only brought it in here again tonight because it's getting cold. So that's it basically. I don't have a heater anymore. It's 20 degrees in here. There's the lowest temperature as it's been. 10 degrees is the lowest and 20 has been the highest. That's because it's 20 now. So if I reset that now, it's 20.9 this very moment in time. So let's have a look. I've missed your questions. I've got an absolute ton of questions. I'll put you back up and we'll see what's
What's in here? This should be fine.
there. Me loofahs. I'm going to show.
What questions to answer?
So there's all the loofahs I found. They're the loofah seed. So I'm seeing what the viability are from them, and I'll keep them for future. I thought I was going to have to beg or ask for more. Right, let's have a see here. So,
Is that where I have to sit now then?
nope. Plant my onions out, water them from the base of the plant, so am I doing it wrong? Charlotte, you don't water the onions around the base because you can cause problems with rot in them. So, but it doesn't. You don't have to do it. You can water around them. Don't water on top of them directly. Millie Diggers asleep. Fantastic. Welcome back, Guru. Thanks for the answer. That's not a problem. I haven't had a phone call or letter yet, so I'm still trying to get as much done as I can if I get a call. What's call? Sorry, I missed that, Tim. What phone call have you been getting there? What's been going on? I had to work all of it. No, I've been office class Q work with Dad. Yeah, Dad's been fantastic for what you've been mentioning. Oh God.
What's the clear pots?
Like the stream people, thank you very much, Rich. The clear pots are great. I can see what's in them. It's fantastic. What do you do? Like, and it's great that Dad having a plot. At least, yeah, I let them talk. It's just Tim and Craig, the plot neighbours. I didn't know they were plot neighbours until I told them that they were plot neighbours 2 days ago.
Oh, I remember you telling him.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know they were on the same plot. The reason I noticed is because obviously I've been up to Craig's and I thought to myself when I had a look around Tim's from Gardener's Paradise, I was like, I recognise that garden. So yeah, top tips, yes, I like giving tips. Keep going. There we go. What do you feed the pumpkins when they're full of fruit? I give them it's basically the Mills feed as well. So I give them A and B, and also some nettle juice and stuff as well. Just depends on what the plant's looking like. If the plant needs a bit of nitrogen, I'll give them some. I'll give some feeds with a nettle tea. Got comfrey tea there as well. What's the best time to plant out butternut squash? Not now because it's too late. 10 o'clock's a bit late to be planting out.
Oh, you're so funny.
Well, it's not. It's actually 10, but never mind. When it's a little bit warmer, make sure there's no frosts. Like a lot of things at the minute. This is the last frost that I'm expecting. So, but it depends on how big they are. See what's what.
Don't laugh at him. Don't encourage him.
I did that the other night. You know, somebody put a post on Facebook. What was it? It was 10:30 at night. What time is when's it best?
Well, do you know if B&M's open?
Oh yeah, well no, it wasn't. It was a shop. There's a shop down Blythe called Springways. It's like a freezer shop. Does anybody know if Springways is open? And I just put on, not at this time of night. I'm pleased to saw the funny side of it because they laughed at it as well. But it's true though. It's like, well, it's not open at 10:30, is it? Duh.
It doesn't need encouraging.
Yeah, no, he's just chatting, just crack on. It's like the Knots crew. The Knots crew having a chat with the Leicester crew. There's going to be a B4. It's going to be like West Side Story.
Are you going to be checking the dahlias tomorrow, Kirstine?
I've requested dad jokes now.
Oh.
I have, yes, I have. Yep. I've a lot made of scaffy boards. I'm going to need some more shortly because Leslie's stolen all mine.
I haven't done anything.
You have. You've nicked half of them. I could have done with them boards from me bloody polytunnel from me beds. But no, you had to take them out, didn't you?
Kirstine, get them telt.
Yeah, it will be what?
She'll be checking our dahlias tomorrow.
Should go to Springways.
No, she's going to check our dahlias to survive the frost.
Yeah, I need to be. I'm going to wake up and check the potatoes first thing I'm not. I'm going to wait and break tomorrow because I'll start at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But yeah, see what happens. Timing out. Okay. All right, Mel. Not quite sure what timing out means, but I'm guessing either you're away or something's going on. No bother, Tony. You take care. Thanks very much. Yep, get it up. Get it sorted. Get the stinky plant food up. I'm not even from Nottingham. Oh, bless you. Children know they don't love gardening.
Elizabeth does.
Elizabeth enjoys it. I mean, they've all got a face like thunder when I tell them I'm going to the garden. You see the nice bits. That's called editing.
Well, they'll go, I don't want to go to Dad's garden. I want to go to your garden, Mum. So I say, right, come on, then we'll go to my garden. I don't want to go to your garden.
Honesty, yeah. Can I take me tablet with us? No, it's called fresh air. Get your bums out of the house.
Best little garden pal I have is Kirstine's little girl, Georgina. She's mint.
She enjoy gardening, does she?
She'll go, can I go in here? Can I go with you, Leslie?
No, social distancing. Oh, fantastic, Tim. Me and you good friends now. No, but seriously, I've just picked some. I've getting some boards. I've got 18 boards because I sell 2 to the lad I share the allotment with. Because he needed some. Ideally, I should just get them myself. I've worked out. I want to put 3 beds in the top tunnel, and I want to build raised beds in the polytunnels basically. So 2, 4, 6, 8. That's for one. So I'm gonna need 4 for one bed. 4, 8. So it's 12 in total. I've got 8. I need another 4. Christ on a stick.
150 boards.
Bloody hell. Well, if you get any more, mate, just give us a shout. Because I always deal with them, and as soon if you can get them, I'll get them. But I'll catch up with you anyways, matey. I'll see you next weekend. Like I say, I need to sort out with you and Craig for coming over next weekend. So there's something for you to look out for. Do a meet and greet with with Gardener's Paradise in Craig.
Ooh.
So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's anything. I think that's it. I think this is it for the evening. Starting to get to that time of evening. Any questions or anything like that before we do disappear? Is I am at work 8 o'clock in the morning. So I need to get me beauty sleep. Leslie's had enough, so it's absolutely fine.
I don't think I have. I've gone green.
Leslie's had hers, so it's lovely. It's fine. Yes, I will be uploading on Sunday, Rich. I've got part of my video already sorted. Last week I knew I was going to be very busy, so I edited every night. I was like 6 hours ahead of what I was supposed to be last week, and I managed to get it all up and ready by 5 o'clock. So I had 3.5 hours to just sit and chill, and the video was on straight away, which is great. I'll be looking to do the same again. Fantastic, cheers, matey. I've also got a pal that's looking into getting into growing leeks, and he's looking to get some potential tubs for us as well, which is going to be good. But like I said, we'll see what happens. It's not just what you know, it's who you know as well. It's always nice to have that network to support as well. So yeah, this is me sorted. Has anybody got any questions or anything like that you would like to bring up or anything like that? Because like I say, me and the wife are off for a cup of tea that hasn't got dynamite sprayed in it.
Well, mine didn't.
Well, yours didn't. I can't believe I'm sitting here like a month like Garney's flip flop.
Well, you shouldn't have went psht.
I made a shed at home with about 50 and about 100 at the plot. You can't do that. As long as you can get them, it's fantastic. They'll last for ages. That's what Dave's shed's made out of. It's made out of scaffy boards, carpets and stuff. What plants are Leslie's growing other than the lilies? What are you growing other than the lilies? She's got the mini chrysanthemums. She's got dahlias growing in there as well. She'll have a few bits and pieces as well.
I've got garlic onions.
Garlic's looking really good. It's the garlic that I'm not growing garlic this year, so I'll give them to Leslie and the other plots as well to continue on with. So I've always got stuff there as well. Like the stock there. So they're coming on canny. The red onions are coming on canny as well, and so is that elephant garlic. And in the community allotment.
In the community it is, yes.
My elephant goals coming on fantastic. It's been really good. Love the vids and long may they continue. They will continue as far as long as I can. What colour boxes am I wearing? Who, me or Leslie?
What a random question.
What colour boxes am I wearing, Leslie?
Black.
Oh, you know? Yeah, you've been stalking us.
Perennials.
They're multicoloured, actually.
To be honest, at the moment, with growing my flowers that I want to grow, I'm just waiting to get the beds and things sorted and get everything up. So at the minute, I don't have a lot in apart from roses, a few lilies, minimums.
That's it, basically. We need to get on top of it. We need to get some topsoil brought in. My dad's dropping some topsoil off for her from his back garden, and I've got to bring down eight scaffold boards and cut the scaffold boards and get the scaffold boards all laid out, and put in for her. So that's something that's on the cards. I'm at work all next week, Monday to Friday, working late. Then the week after, I've taken Saturday to Saturday off. I've taken 2 days holiday and getting 7 days off, the way we rota works. So I'll have a full week off there. I'll have half of my week in mine, and we'll get Leslie sorted out as well, because I've getting the wood now for Leslie's door frames, so we're going to get that sorted as well.
Craig asked,
Rich has been cutting pallets up all day.
do you have garlic? I do, Dean doesn't. Not this year.
What do I work as? I work in a call centre. I work call centre as a call centre advisor. I work and help people with their broadband, the TV, the telephone lines and stuff like that as well. I'm a communications worker, so help support anybody that rings in, basically.
Full-time mum at the moment.
Leslie's a full-time mummy. She did have a job. She had a lot of job lined up.
I had a job in the pipeline.
She had a job in the pipeline, and then everything turned up, so she couldn't do anything about it.
Which was going to be bar staff work.
Yep. So hopefully, when things turn around, that's still there, available. Which I'm sure if you need it, and I'm sure they say we'll see what comes of it, anyways. Not a problem. Well, you take care. Watch what you're doing. I'm going to be heading off now. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for subscribing as well. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that subscribe button. It does mean a lot. Like I say, it does help with everything as well, with the YouTube algorithms and stuff like that. Like I say, it isn't about the subscribers, but it's nice to get as many people involved as possible, creating that large network of people and sharing the tips and hints as well. So take care everybody. Watch what you're doing. If you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up button as well, and I shall catch you all on Sunday for the premiere at 8:30. Hopefully, if it does change, I will let you know. So keep well, watch what you're doing. Any questions, don't hesitate to email me. I do have a bit of garlic, Craig. It's in bucket, but it's well out of the way. I've got elephant garlic predominantly. If you want to email me, my email address is deanslosttheplot@outlook.com. Just let's say send us an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Teaching's going fine. Kids are doing well. They say they've been as best behaved as they can, but we'll see how things go. Yes, right, okay, sorry, we're going to have to cut it short. We need to get back in the house. I am starting to warm through now, and I need to get these lights turned off. So, where is it?
Teaching's going great, thanks for asking.
Teaching's going great. 1, 2. Which one is it? That one? No, not that one. That one. Yeah, that one.
Huh?
3. Get the SF1000 back on.
Don't blame me.
I'm blind, Dick. I'm blind. I'm blind, Dick. BG, I'm blind. See yous.
Bye.
Ah.